Ga! Kaia screams at the top of her lungs as she realizes her 30-year-old mind now inhabits her 9-year-old body. Her wide-eyed 2-year-old baby brother, Kenta, stares at her in bewilderment. Kaia cries vehemently, scaring and driving baby Kenta to cry alongside with her. A vibrant-looking old lady hurries into the room in panic, followed by a meowing white cat with orange stripes going around both of its ears and short tail. It's Grandma, looking 2 decades younger, and Muning, the household's pet cat. Kaia stops crying immediately at the sight of Grandma and Muning, feeling surprised and relieved at the same time to see Grandma healthy and kicking. Kenta stops crying as soon as Kaia stops crying and goes back to sucking his pacifier. Kaia turns her head to each one of her family members in the room, then lands her eyes on the calendar hanging against the wall. Blinking and sniffling in confusion, Kaia reads on the calendar 1994. Kaia sneakily takes one of Muning's paws while he's sleeping, gently revealing one of Muning's paw nails and placing the tip in between clippers. Clip! Muning suddenly wakes up, snarling in shock, and as a reflex, scratches Kaia's knee. Ow! Kaia exclaims in pain as Muning jumps up and runs away from Kaia. One of Kaia's mission after getting back in the past is to fight for Muning's better quality of life from her family. Kaia nags her parents for proper cat food and grooming. However, Kaia's parents are unconcerned about a cat's or any non-humans for that matter well-being. As a result, Kaia reserves some of her weekly allowance for cat food. She also learns how to bathe and groom a cat, but trimming Muning's nails proved to be a challenge. It's not impossible for aliens to exist. Kaia answers her science professor's question nonchalantly, staring out the window, head resting on palm. Her professor called her out, thinking Kaia wasn't paying any attention in class, but her answer suggests otherwise. Provoking Kaia even further, the professor receives a full-on explanation from Kaia as to why she thinks it's not impossible for aliens to exist, which she ends with a request for a restroom break. Satisfied, the professor lets Kaia go. Instead of the restroom, Kaia heads back home, cutting the rest of her classes for the day. Kaia has always understood the need of a babysitter for her baby brother. Both of their parents work full-time as well as their grandma. Their grandpa is present, but he just isn't capable of taking care of a child. However, Kaia is the most protective of Kenta, and she just spurns the idea of a stranger having the privilege to take Kenta wherever she wants. So then, almost every day, Kaia cuts classes and goes home in the middle of the day to watch over and protect her baby brother from the babysitter. Such reasons unbeknownst to the babysitter and Kaia's family. 205 Vineyard Road. Kaia reads out loud from her sheet of paper as she spots an old building numbered 205. Upon Kaia's insistence, Miss Brenda, Kaia's weekend piano teacher, has provided her workplace address to Kaia. Now Kaia stands in front of the building, about to pay Miss Brenda an unannounced visit. Miss Brenda is surprised to see Kaia in her studio on a Monday morning. Kaia has skipped school to come make some piano tutoring negotiation with Miss Brenda. Kaia is to serve as Miss Brenda's piano studio assistant every morning in return for some free additional weekday piano lessons, which are to be kept secret from her parents. Kaia begs Miss Brenda for such arrangement, explaining to her how she seriously wants to build a future career in piano. Miss Brenda gives in, but only for a week, after which Kaia is to tell her parents everything, including her dreams of becoming a professional pianist. One humid sunny Sunday afternoon, instead of napping, Kaia decides to sneak out Kenta and Muning for an afternoon adventure downtown. Taking some coins out of her piggy bank, Kaia calls for a motor rickshaw driver to drive them. Kaia, Kenta, and Muning end up befriending the middle-aged, rough around the edges rickshaw driver named Kajo, who offers to take them on a ride of their lifetime. The downtown the trio ends up at isn't the downtown they recognize. This downtown is different. Enchanted stores line up the streets, and every store grants everything the heart desires to buy, for free. Kajo informs the trio this is a downtown where every child's dream is granted per visit. Upon learning about what the magical downtown can provide, Kaia's first sight is a pet store. She grabs Muning and takes him into the store, with Kenta and Kajo trailing behind. This is Muning's chance to eat all the cat food he's been deprived of since birth that he so deserves. To everyone's surprise, however, Muning is the least interested in the cat food. He does not eat it. Instead, he throws continuous meows to the store attendant, a gray-haired fat old lady who nods in confirmation that she understands all of Muning's what appear to be instructions. Suddenly, Muning starts to transform into a young prince of Kaia's age right in front of everyone's eyes. As a prince, Muning professes his love for Kaia. Still stumped with Muning's transformation and confession, Kaia decides to take on Kenta's needs next. 2-year-old Kenta would enjoy some baby toys, but Kaia has her own wish for her baby brother. She wants to take Kenta on an airplane ride, a real airplane ride, not the make-believe plane rides from carnivals. In her original past, Kaia used to scare Kenta with planes, telling him those are aliens coming to abduct him. As a result, Kenta has developed a fear of planes and flying, an outcome Kaia's guilt has been haunting her with ever since. So Kaia figures she could help Kenta overcome his fear of planes by reintroducing them to him in a fun way. Unfortunately, the magical downtown does not have any sort of aircrafts or airfields. However, Kajo has a rickshaw that he could possibly make it fly. After several back and forth persuasions, Kajo finally gives in. Propping his rickshaw with wings, Kajo takes Kaia, Kenta, and Prince Muning on a flying rickshaw scenic ride all over the magical downtown. With Muning's and Kenta's wishes granted, Kaia's ready to make hers. Full of excitement, she runs into a music instruments store. Locating a piano, she sits at it and starts playing one of her favorite pieces of all time, Claude Debussy's Reverie, a classical. As Kaia finishes playing, the store attendant, a tall, lanky, middle-aged man with curly hair and small round glasses, approaches Kaia, clapping. "I wish to be the best pianist in the entire universe. Kindly grant my wish." Kaia blurts out as she stands firmly in place and bows gracefully in front of the store attendant. The store attendant, however, explains apologetically how Kaia has already made her wish when Kajo made the rickshaw fly. The wish was made by Kaia even though it was meant for Kenta. Bummed out, Kaia decides to just come back to Magic Town another time. Kaia and Kenta's parents are in hysterics to finally see Kaia and Kenta arrive home. They have been worried sick, looking for them the entire day. Kaia reluctantly explains what happened and introduces Muning in his boy prince form. But as expected, no grown-ups would believe such story. Instead, Kaia's parents are furious at her for lying and for her entire behavior lately, skipping school and secretly attending extra piano lessons. Kaia gets grounded and is limited between attending school and staying inside her room whenever she's home. For the time being, she is prohibited from extracurricular activities as well as from playing with Kenta. With piano lessons gone, no playing with Kenta allowed, and Muning nowhere to be found, Kaia loses all the things she has planned to revolve her mission around after getting back to her past. During recess, Kaia spots one girl classmate being pushed out and shoved away as she tries to squeeze herself in a circle of other girls on their knees, playing with sand in the middle of the school playground. Coming back to the past, school is the least of Kaia's concerns. Therefore, she lacks fear when it comes to getting in trouble in school, especially when it's for good reasons. Kaia approaches the group and yells at them as loud as she can. Raising a small pail of sand up in the air, Kaia declares, "If you don't let Aya play with you, I will dump this pail of sand on y'all's heads." At first, The girls stare at Kaia in shock, but the group leader eventually starts laughing at Kaia's threat, steering everyone else to laugh along. Annoyed, Kaia goes on to dump sand on each of the girls' heads, starting a sand fight and sending everyone to the principal's office.